Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will solve question number 9 of exercise 6.2. That is from basic statistics. So for the given set of data, we have to find out mean, median and mode. How many columns you are going to make and what you are supposed to write down in this column totally depends upon the formula that we will use. Formulas are not at all difficult. For learning of the formulas, we have to write the formulas twice or even thrice so that you can easily learn them and memorize them. So starting with the mean, now which formula we are going to apply either for group data or for ungrouped data, we have to check the data first. So for the first column, you see the data is given in the form of groups, classes, class limits, or you can say the range is given. So हमारे पास ये set की form है, group की form है, so we are going to use the formula for group data. So mean will be equal to x bar, that is equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f. Now you see f is given, f stands for frequency, it is already given to us in the second column. X, which is the midpoint, midpoint wala column हमारे पास नहीं है, so we are going to write down the midpoints now. How you find for midpoints, we have to use the notation x, right? How you are going to find out the midpoint? Lower class limit plus upper class limit divided by 2. Here the lower class limit is 1, the upper class limit is 3, that is going to be divided by 2, so it comes out to be 2. So in other words, you have to find out the midpoints of these limits, class limits. So next we have to fill the column 5, 8, 11, 14, 17 and then 20, right? You can easily also, you have to recheck your whole column that you have written down the correct digits or not. Then x we got, now we have to find fx. Fx means you have to multiply the values of f by the values of x. So 2 times is 4, 15, right, 8 times 40, 11, 4 times 44, 614 times is 84, 217 times is 34, 21 times is 20, right? So now we got fx. Now sigma fx means we have to add up all the values of fx. So when you are going to add up the whole column, you will get 241. So we got this numerator. Now we have to find denominator. The values of denominators are already there. You just have to find sigma f, and sigma f means you have to add up all the values. So total number of observations which are given to us is 23. Now we'll insert the values in the formula. So 241 divided by 23, when you'll divide it, you'll get 10.478. So this is how you are going to find out the mean of this group data. Now for median and mode, we need 2 more columns, and which 2 columns are required? The next column is of the class boundaries. How you are going to find out the class boundaries. For that we need to learn first thing. हमारे पास we'll consider first 2 classes. So इसके अंदर आपके पास क्या है? Considering the lower class boundary of the second class, ठीक है, and the upper class limit of the first class. So means 4 minus 3. You see 4 minus 3 divided by 2, 0.5. We get 0.5. So what we are going to add? We are going to subtract 0.5 from the lower class limit, and we are going to add 0.5 from the upper class limit. Okay. So what you will get when you will subtract and add from both boundaries, you will get 0.5, then 3.5. Then again for lower class limit में से हम minus कर देंगे 0.5, will get 3.5, और upper class limit में add कर देंगे, will get 6.5. Similarly, subtract and add, right? So you, in this way you will fill the whole column. 12.5 say 15.5, then 15.5 say 18.5, and then 18.5 say 21.5. So this is the column it will be required for the median and mode. So we have made it. Now the next column which will be required will be cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency is basically the total of the frequencies, ठीक है, up to an upper class limit. आप क्या इसका फाइंड आउट करने का क्या तरीका है, आप पहली वैल्यू एज इट इज़ लिख देते हो, टू आपके पास विच इज़ द फर्स्ट, आपने इस कम्युलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी वाला कॉलम कहाँ से देख के लिखना है, फ्रॉम दी कॉलम ऑफ दिस फ्रीक्वेंसी, सेकेंड कॉलम. So how you are going to fill it, you have to just write down first value as it is, then you have to add 3 plus 2, that will become 5. Then you have to add up the other value, the value is 5 plus 5, that comes out to be 10. Then you have to add up the other value, 4 plus 10, that comes out to be 14. Then you have to add up the other value into it, 6 plus 14, that is 20. Then you have to add up the other value, 2 plus 20, that comes out to be 22. Then you have to add up the other value, this comes out to be 23. ठीक है, जब आपके पास टोटल पूरा कंप्लीट हो जाएगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि आपकी जो सिग्मा एफ है और ये आपकी कम्युलेटिव फ्रिक्वेंसी का जो एंड वाला आंसर है, दैट शुड बी सेम. दिस इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट दी कम्युलेटिव फ्रिक्वेंसी. नाउ लेट्स कंप्यूट मीडियन. For finding out the median, we have to write down the formula first, and then we have to we have to write down the formula first. Median. The formula for median is L plus H by F n by 2 minus C. Okay, we have so many values in this table. How we are going to find out the median? For that we need to have a median class. ठीक है, मीडियन के अंदर इस फॉर्मूले में वैल्यू पुट करने से पहले हमारे पास एक चीज़ होती है, मीडियन क्लास फाइंड आउट करनी है. मीडियन क्लास विल बी n by 2th ऑब्जर्वेशन जो होगी, दैट इज़ गोइंग टू बी द मीडियन क्लास. ठीक है, n स्टैंड्स फॉर द टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन विच यू सी 23 आर द टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन. तो 23 डिवाइड बाई 2 अगर हम करते हैं, दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 11.5th observation. Now we have to find out where 11.5 lie. 11.5, you see clearly, 11.5 will lie in this range, right? ये जो मैं highlight कर रही हूँ, the one I'm highlighting is this range. ठीक है, here 11.5 will lie. So will be pointing out the values from this range. Now small l stands for the lower class boundary of this median class, which you see 9.5, plus 8 stands for the size of the class interval. If you clearly see what is the size of the class interval, 1 to 3 means 1, 2, 3. So 3 is the size of the class interval. F stands for the frequency of this median class, which is 4. N stands for the number of observations, which is clear, which is 23, 2 as it is. And C stands for cumulative frequency preceding this median class, which is 10. When you will solve it, you will get 10.625. This is how you are going to find out the median of this group data. Now we'll move forward for the mode. For finding out the mode, let's write down the formula first. L plus Fm minus F1 divided by 2 times Fm minus F1 minus F2 multiplied by H. So again, there are so many values. How we are going to write down or sort out the values to this formula? For that, we need to find out the modal class. अब मॉडल क्लास कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे? फॉर फाइंडिंग आउट द मॉडल क्लास हमने वो वाली वैल्यूज़ देखनी है जिसमें सबसे ज़्यादा फ्रीक्वेंसी है. द मोस्ट अकरिंग ऑब्जर्वेशन इज़ गोइंग टू बी द मॉडल क्लास. सी यहाँ पे आपके पास जो है फ्रीक्वेंसी जो है 6 में सबसे ज़्यादा है. सो दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी योर मॉडल क्लास. ठीक है, अच्छा जी, अभी मॉडल क्लास हमने फाइंड आउट कर ली, the one which is done for with blue color. Now we are going to write down the formulas. L stands for lower class boundary of this model class, which is 12.5. Fm stands for the frequency of this mode class, which is 6. F1 stands for frequency preceding this mode class, which is 4. 2FM again is 6. F1 is again 4. F2 is the frequency succeeding this mode class, यानी कि उस mode class के बाद जो frequency आ रही है वो. And H stands for the size of the class interval, which is already 3. When you sort it down, it comes out to be 13.5 is going to be the mode of this data. So this is how you are going to find out the mean, median and mode of this set of group data. Hope you understand all steps of working. Thank you so very much.